Hello Kasturians. In this video we will discuss about political parties with reference to chapter 6 of political theory, that is political parties. So let's start. A political party is a group of people who come together to contest elections and hold power in the government. These persons or people, they agree on a set of policies and programs for the people that will provide and promote the collective good. A political party tries to convince people and bring them together under one opinion that its policies are better. And this is how they try to win the elections so that they can implement their policies when they will enjoy power. A political party has several functions. They contest the general elections which are being held after a certain period of time for different assemblies and legislative councils. The parties, they put forward different policies and programs, and the voters, they have to choose from among them. A party reduces a vast number of opinions into a few basic positions which it supports. The parties, they play a decisive role in making laws for a country. The parties, they form and run the government. Those parties who lose the general elections, they play an important role of opposition to the parties in power, and it is the political party that provides access to government machinery. Now we will see the party systems. There are three types of party systems a country can have. It can be a one party system in which only one party is allowed to control and run the government, like in China. But this system is not a true representative of a real democracy. So it is not a truly democratic option. Then we have a two party system in which the power usually changes between two main parties. This type of system, two party system, is prevailing in the USA, that is United States of America, and the United Kingdom. Then we have multi-party system. In this, several parties, they compete for power, and more than two parties, they have a reasonable chance of coming to power, either on their own strength or in alliance with others. So this is multi-party system. It is in fact a true example of a real democracy. This type of system is prevailing in most of the democracies, including our country, India. And in fact, a particular party system takes time to evolve in a country, and it depends on nature of society, social and regional diversities also, along with the history of politics and the system of elections prevailing in that particular country. In India, we have some popular participations in political parties. We have some common perceptions about political parties, like the political parties, they do not enjoy much trust among the people. Though political parties are one of the least trusted institutions, yet the level of participation in the activities of political parties was fairly high, and over the last 3 decades, the proportion of those who report to be members of political parties has gone up steadily. and those who feel that they are close to a political party, their proportion has also gone up. As the political parties, they are going to claim the power once they get a common consensus of the people by means of general election. So it becomes necessary to keep a watch on these political parties, and it is also necessary for maintaining a true and fair democracy that the elections should be conducted in a free and fair manner. For this, we have the provision of a supervising body that is known as the Election Commission. So every party, every political party in fact in India has to register with the Election Commission. The commission treats every party as equal to the others, but it offers special facilities to large and established parties, like they have their fixed election symbols. They are given a unique symbol and they are called recognized political parties. That's all we have in this video. The concluding part of the chapter we will see in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.